Electronic reviews. So I bought the brand new 16-inch MacBook Pro, and to protect it from scratches and dust and all these kind of things that can damage the laptop in daily use, I would normally put a skin on it. Now I used to do this with dbrand skins, so I thought let me try a different company, maybe update some of the designs, because I used to have black camo from dbrand. So I've decided to give this a shot from a company called Xtreme Skins. Now I've got this color, it's called Silverblack Wood. So it's a nice unique design. It's got a wooden type texture to it. Now I'm going to give you a tutorial of me sticking it on top of the top as well with the Apple logo cut out, and also all around the keyboard as well, apart from the trackpad, although there is an option with the trackpad as well, but I'd rather not use the texture when I'm using it for the mouse, and then also the bottom of the laptop as well. So just for reference, the set for the complete skin of the top, middle and bottom is £33, and I'll leave a link in the description below of where you can purchase any of the different designs by Xtreme Skins. So let's go ahead and stick it on and see how we get on. Alright guys, so there's just a few items that I brought myself just to make sure you get to clean this thoroughly before you stick anything on. I've got a nice microfiber cloth here, and I've got parts of a lens cleaning kit here as well, which I'm going to use for the inside of the laptop. So this is a little air blower, just to make sure you spray all of the dust away from the keyboards and the speakers and anything else where dust might be captured. And you've got this thing that looks like a pen. If I just zoom in there a little bit, it's basically a little microfiber brush that you can just clean out the inside of the keys and around the trackpad as well. So it's really useful stuff as well. There's one other thing. I'd recommend you get like a very solid card. You can even use a credit card to basically air out any of the bubbles when you're actually putting the skin on. So let's go ahead and see if I can get this out and perfectly in line with the Apple cutout there. So use the microfiber cloth first, and then you get 4 packets of the pre-injection swabs here that come with the Xtreme Skins packet. So use this to actually wipe clean the surface. I'm going to use that first at the top. This has a very strong alcoholic smell to it. Just want to make sure everything's perfect. Give it a full clean. It's quick dry as well, so you can see it drying up at the same time. And then a quick wipe with the microfiber cloth. Now, one thing to note is that this only comes with 1 pair of these as well. So you need to get it right the first time. So try not to mess up as much as possible. Now, I don't know if you can see there, you can see slightly the Apple cutout there. Now you need to make sure you align this correctly. What I recommend is, if you're not going to cover it, take the Apple cutout off now, just so you can align it correctly with that. So I'm going to remove this, maybe just stick it on my card here because I won't be using that. And then you also have the tiny bit inside there as well. Leave that to the side. And now what I recommend is making sure you got it the right way and starting with the corners. So I'll take this corner first and I'll go along the edges of the laptop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing it around this way and then work backwards. And make sure you line it up correctly. Now if you do get it wrong, you will be able to peel it off and start again. Okay, now that I've aligned it there, I'm going to start peeling back from underneath. Just make sure there's no bubbles and you're not going off the edge. The key thing is making sure that the Apple logo cutout is actually there, exactly at the right spot. That's pretty spot on. Take a look at that. Very impressed. Let's continue. Perfect. First time round. There we go. I've got it. So that just looks very nice. I really like that dark wooden oak type of a color and material there as well. So very premium look there. I'm ready to move on to the inside. Okay, so this is where my other cleaning materials will come in handy. So gonna spray out the dust. Of course the laptop is brand new, but just want to make sure there's nothing in the way. Gonna give it a quick brush between the trackpad slices here, and also a bit on the keyboards and the speaker. And then use another one of the pre-injection swabs as well. So another strong smell coming my way. Now here I'm going to be covering the outside of the trackpad and just along the top there above the speaker. So I won't be covering any part of the keyboard or the speakers themselves. So and I'm ready for the next part. So let's go ahead and and there we have that. Now moving on to the top part. Let's go ahead. Perfect. Right, so now let's go and move on to the sides and see how easy this would be. So these ones are very thin, and it's probably going to be the most trickiest part to put it on. Now these will bend around. You can see where the actual starting point is of the side piece there. So before the hinge, you need to align this up to match the headphone port. So you can see how shaky the hand is. So there we go. There you have it, and then slightly round to that side as well. Now going to do the same on this side. Okay, now just getting to the front panel. There we go. Now we have the front done as well. Finally, just the back. You can see the gap in the middle there between the corners. So, but this one, I'm going to actually take all of it out and manually position this in a straight line. Perfect. There you go. And the last step is of course the back. So and there we have it, guys. The Silverblack Wood skin on the MacBook Pro 16-inch by Xtreme Skins. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Do you like the design? Did you like this tutorial? And if you did, then I'd appreciate if you give this video a thumbs up. Hope you subscribe. I've got a lot more cool videos coming up to review this MacBook Pro 16-inch model itself and other tutorials which I think you're really gonna like. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.